it's an uncertain time. And so when you see headlines like this, it's just, it can stoke the emotion around real estate. So I read this, it was the one that I picked out, and I like anything that focuses on the youth market, the younger buyers that are entering the market, because we've seen just in the last 2 or 3 years a real inflection in the type of individuals that are on a platform like REW. So REW sees most of the real estate demand, certainly in BC, come through its platform at some stage in the home-seeking journey, and increasingly it's been from younger, millennial, and perhaps even Gen Z buyers that are looking to get into the market. And so when you read a headline that rising interest rates are a boon for younger buyers, immediately I'm like, okay, well, what do you mean? Because that seems like a strange comment to make. And then you go into the article, and the article's basically saying, well, if you're saving for a down payment, well, now you can make more interest on the money that you're saving for a down payment. I was like, okay, right. I don't think any young buyer that's trying to enter the market, that's trying to be equipped for this difficult process of acquiring real estate, certainly the first time they've ever done it, is going to think that 2.5%, 3% on cash savings is going to help them do it. They're looking for solutions far beyond that. And I think that's part of the problem with the kind of media landscape that we have around real estate right now, is that it's not offering any of those solutions. So we think about that quite deeply, and I know other panelists here think about possible solutions to major issues like housing availability, housing affordability, and bringing a younger class of buyers into the market. Those are really important things that we do need to find solutions for, and certainly the headlines and the current market environment is not helping. We've seen a huge growth in house prices. I don't need to tell anybody in this room. It's been a rocket ship. And what that does now as the interest rates turn is obviously price younger buyers out. And one of the other things that we've seen that goes to this headline is an increasing share of investor buyers in pre-sales. So, if you go back 2014, 15, 16, maybe it was 10 to 20% of buyers in some of Vancouver's biggest projects are investor buyers. Now it's like over 40%. And they are traditionally, they are the ones that are competing most with first-time buyers because they're going after the same inventory. They want it to be inexpensive, they want it to be entry-level, and you've got investors gobbling up stock that first-time buyers want to get into. Anyway, so this was a headline that, for me, kind of sums up, number one, the misinformation around the current market conditions, and number two, the lack of solutions being offered, particularly to younger millennial buyers.